Casey Spinelli certainly turned some heads at Studio Nightclub at NEW3, I should say.
She is most definitely the bad guy, soaking up the boos from this audience.
And we were given some wardrobe updates on Anton Alexiev in that last match. We've seen some costume changes mid-match from Casey Spinelli in the past as well, Jordan.
We've also seen some mid-match monologuing,
yes,
some trash talking, but also we've seen some excellent wrestling from this very dangerous competitor.
And NPWA champion, this is Casey Two Scoops Spinelli!
Two Scoops Spinelli. Just one scoop from me over here on the commentary table, Jordan.
Tablespoon for me. Her opponent, a bit of a homecoming into British Columbia for Taya Valkyrie, born in Victoria, BC, and has more than made her mark on this region before.
Everyone knows her as Loera Loca. Welcome home, Taya Valkyrie!
An incredible homecoming for the pride of Victoria, British Columbia. Taya Valkyrie. A legend of BC wrestling, Jordan.
Absolutely.
So impressive over the years, no matter where she goes.
Just think of the level of talent for the 4 women that were selected to be in this tournament for the NEW Women's Championship. It's staggering.
The Wera Loca, beloved south of the border in Mexico. She's made quite a name for herself over the years with Impact Wrestling as well. She is frankly money anywhere she goes.
Bell rings and we are underway with our second semifinal match.
The winner of this contest will move on to face Sumi Sakai for the NEW Women's Championship at NEW 6.
Casey Spinelli trying to get a 2 scoops chant going. The people don't necessarily like her too much. I don't know how successful she's going to be.
No, this crowd firmly on board with the Wera Loca. As these two lock horns and this match is underway.
Wrist lock from Casey Spinelli there.
Spinelli.
And some mockery as well.
Is at a disadvantage size-wise in this match, but it's shown some fine strength just the same moments ago, but Taya now with the upper hand.
Oh.
And that might be the hardest chop we've heard all night.
You can hear that back in time at NEW 3. Wow. Valkyrie with a roll through. Counters a hip toss. This is a charge in the corner. Oh, big boot from Taya Valkyrie.
Valkyrie ducking out of the way of Casey Spinelli's clothesline. Cross body catches Spinelli. Can't get the 3, however. Kick out at 2. We talked about the emotion on the face of Kat Power earlier in the night. Her big return, of course, to the Vancouver wrestling scene. You can see the emotion on the face of Taya Valkyrie, just so happy to be back in British Columbia.
Yeah, but she's also got to make sure she's staying focused here, because this is for the right to be called the first ever NEW Women's Champion.
Something that Taya takes seriously, no question. She was just looking for a sliding German, but no, Casey Spinelli able to hang on to the ropes and dodge that one instead. Oh, ducks a kick as well.
On her electric chair now.
Oh. Valkyrie just went face first into the ring apron.
And now Casey Spinelli, she's vicious. She hit that one move and is now capitalizing by repeatedly slamming her face into the ring apron. She does have a commanding presence. She just demanded this entire section move, and they did.
I thought she said boo, mocking the crowd for not liking her. But no.
Just remind you, this is NEW5 and not Spinelli TV, regardless of what she says.
True, yes.
Spinelli inquiring into the whereabouts of Taya Valkyrie's mother.
She's here. Taya performing in front of her family this evening in British Columbia.
I don't know if Spinelli's going to want to call out Mama Bear like that.
Mama Valkyrie wearing a Wear a Loca jacket that looks custom made, one of a kind. Valkyrie rolled back into the ring. Spinelli giving Mom the suck it before she heads in herself.
Making enemies of the entire family. Casey Spinelli here.
It's a bold choice, I have to say. But I love the confidence of a woman who doesn't care if anyone in this building likes her. She's here for one purpose and one purpose only, Jordan, as to walk away from NEW6 as the inaugural women's champion. She's to make it through Taya Valkyrie on her way there, though, and that's easier said than done.
If there was a second purpose she had, it would be to embarrass Taya Valkyrie in front of her family.
Absolutely. Perhaps a tactical mistake from Spinelli to insult someone's parents right in front of them. As Valkyrie firing up now.
Because Valkyrie does not need an excuse to get more intense and more violent.
No, she does not. But we talked about perhaps getting caught up in the emotion of being happy to be here. Perhaps a little trash talk from Spinelli has refocused Taya back on what's really at stake in this match. Big elbows right to the jaw of Valkyrie from Spinelli. And now it's Casey taking control. Spinning neckbreaker. And the arrogance of that pin attempt to not even hook a leg, Jordan.
There's just such an attitude with everything Spinelli does. Walking around the ring, shaking her finger. Like, palpable with every single movement she makes around that ring.
Just looking for a full Nelson, couldn't get it. Instead delivers a strike to the back of the neck.
Sidewalk slam from 2 scoops.
Nice showmanship from Spinelli there too, even if she couldn't get the 3 count. Just daring these fans to hold any sort of opinion on her. She doesn't care. Now locking in this full Nelson. As the Wear a Loca looks to fight right back.
It's got to be disappointing for Spinelli. She's been looking for that full Nelson for a few minutes and had it locked on for about 12 seconds before Taya Valkyrie busted out of it.
Casey Spinelli having to shake out her fist after the power of that last strike. But it's Taya off the ropes with a clothesline that'll send Spinelli to the mat. She's right back up, however, sent right back down.
This match turning into a slugfest real quick between these two.
You have to think the power game favors Valkyrie the longer this goes on. A huge spear just took Spinelli out.
I think the longer this match goes on, you're going to see less showmanship in those covers from Casey Spinelli and more focus on hooking the leg.
As Valkyrie has to find herself wondering a little bit right now, what's it going to take to keep her down? Wrapping up the legs.
The modified Indian deathlock there from Taya Valkyrie.
Stretching out Spinelli and then stomping her to the floor.
followed by soaking in the adulation from this crowd here at the Harbor Convention Center.
And why wouldn't you be impressed by what we've seen from Taya Valkyrie thus far? One person clearly not impressed, and that's Casey Spinelli.
Valkyrie looking for the submission here, but yeah, I was going to say, Casey Spinelli very close to the ropes.
Had to reach out and grab it, but it took her some time.
Taya Valkyrie maybe second-guessing her decision to not pull Casey Spinelli to the middle of the ring before applying that submission hold. And now it's advantage Spinelli. Casey Spinelli welcoming Taya Valkyrie back to Canada with a Canadian destroyer. But again, a lackadaisical cover. Casey Spinelli realizing that hitting a Canadian destroyer on a Canadian, not as effective.
You'd think, though, given the name, it would destroy Canadians more than most.
That's right.
Taya continues to fight in this one, however, much to the chagrin of one Casey Spinelli.
Oh, vicious slaps and chops. Taya Valkyrie's getting this crowd right into it.
Some underhanded tactics from Spinelli, a rake of the eyes. Big takedown.
And the win.
Back-to-back upsets in the NEW title tournament, Jordan.
Casey Spinelli utilizing exactly what makes her super dangerous, and that's underhanded maneuvers. She's not afraid to take a shortcut or two, but she's going all the way on the fast track to the finals of the ad. There she is. She is making the belt motion. She is in the finals.